So, but being on that Live 100 program that you've adopted for yourself, I mean, it has you show up differently as a leader, more healthy, and so forth. And do you? How does that? Has how has that impacted your culture at your organization?
I've gone away from the directional to the empowered
Hmm.
role, right? And that made a big difference. I think years ago, I had more angst and more anger. A lot of that was just built on prior things where I've gone to the part that everything is not level 10. Like we're not always operating at like RPM 8,000. And
Yeah.
many of us in our lives and in just the day-to-day action, we treat everything as if it's its own same fire, where 98% of the time they're not fires. And what I look at is that I call them 5-year problems, right? If I'm going to remember this in 5 years, that it needs my full attention right now.
Yeah.
But 98% of our day are things that I'm not going to remember in 5 years. So they just need to be handled in the appropriate manner. And when
Hmm.
you get back to that, then you can work with the team and say, okay, here's the problem at hand, right? This can either something that waits or something we need to find a better way. But what it usually does is it puts us in a position to just create better practices for the future. So when things come up, you look at it and you say, okay, that was not what we wanted to happen. And before it may have been something that, very upset about it for a part, but now I look, okay, great. Let's not have it happen again. So how can we make our processes better? And that's helped us overall because now the team can say, okay, we're going to make this better, right? We're not going to allow this to happen again. But the next time we see this, we'll be able to just handle it in a way that will be quicker, cleaner, and more appropriate for the time.